Hi, welcome to the third video in your Elements and Principles photo collage project. So at this point you are ready to go out and take your pictures. What I want you to do when you're taking those pictures is to focus on one element or one principle for each photo. Some of these ideas are kind of abstract and a little bit hard to nail down. One of the most difficult ones I feel like is space. So you're looking at my photo that I chose for space. That space is pretty much anything around you, right? Kind of some of the other concepts are sort of similar in that way, in that they're a little bit abstract or ambiguous, but do your best to illustrate each of the elements and principles via photos. So go out and take your photos. When you're taking your photos, make sure that you concentrate on all of the camera settings that you need to nail. So think about shutter speed, aperture, and ISO. Okay, if you need to though, you can set your camera to automatic. The one thing that I do want you to make sure that you do is don't just take broad photos of entire landscapes. So I'm going to show you one that I've taken. So here's a landscape photo that I took over by the river. It's nice and everything, but it's not focusing on one thing. So if I'm going to try to tell you that this is a picture that talks about, this might work for space, but if I'm talking about line, I would want to zoom in and focus on, for example, that. Okay, so if I would have taken an up close and personal picture of that bridge, yes, that would focus on line. So I would want to put this in my collage rather than that bigger picture. Okay, so really try to focus in on the element or the principle that you are trying to illustrate in that photo. Make sure that your focus is sharp. Okay, so make sure your object is in focus. Whatever you're trying to take a picture of, make sure that's not blurry. And make sure that the exposure is good. And what I mean by that is kind of the brightness or darkness of your photo. If you have any questions about any of that, let me know. Good luck.